Welcome to the Epirus Campaign for Et Impera 1.2.7. In the last part, we pushed out and took Odessa, so we've now got a port on the Black Sea, which was one of my key targets. Of course, originally I wanted to take the whole of Thrake, but the final settlement's owned by Pergamon, and I don't really want to go to war with Pergamon unless I have to. Let me just take a look and see how powerful is Pergamon. I mean, Pergamon's gone out this far. They're at war with Egypt, of all people, but we've got Pontus up here, which is also at war with Egypt. So all these factions are a little bit distracted. Now, if I was looking for an easy conclusion to this campaign, this is the direction that I would want to go, push down into Asia. The reason for that is that all these factions in this area tend to be Hellenic, which means that when you conquer them, they settle down very quickly. Also, all the regions in this area are all crammed in very close together and very wealthy. So if I pushed out, well, let's go to the strategic map, I suppose is probably the best way to explain this. If I pushed out through Asia here, I could get to this point here relatively easily, because there's very different. I mean, well, Pontus is pretty big. We've got Armenia here, but we could get to this point here, which is an easily defendable line, and we would really substantially increase the wealth of our empire. But that's not the direction I really want to go, simply because this is an area that I spend a lot of time in over my last couple of series. What the direction I want to go is actually west. I want to get down into Iberia. I haven't been to Iberia in North Africa for a long time. But I've got a problem in the sense that we've got the Bolle over the top of us, and they don't like us very much. I think they're actually allies, or they were allies, with the Nervi. What I should do, and I think I might have to do, is push out and take this area here. The problem with this area is the fact that not only is it cold up there, which makes fighting in the winter very difficult, the regions are really spread out, which makes it very difficult to actually conquer this area. I mean, it often turns into quite a long slog. These regions are generally don't tend to be particularly very profitable, plus the fact they're all opposite cultures, which makes them very, very difficult to settle down. So coming up this way would be quite a tough slog through. But I think I might have to do that, because I can't afford to bring all my armies down in this direction, because once I get into war with the Avarsi, that means that my army is going to have to push down here, and then that will possibly give me a problem. The alternative is that we actually go down here, because it looks like Carthage is fragmented, and we've got these armies here. So what we could do is just push into North Africa, but we've still got to deal with the Bolle up here, and of course we've got to move our armies. When we got a couple of armies here, I mean, I think we need to look at this diplomatically, I think. Apologies that I'm taking a little while with this introduction, but I just feel the need for getting this sorted out. We've got no treaties with these guys, so I don't think, see that he's a client, say, they're all allies of Carthage. So if we go this way, we're going to have to take on Carthage here. But Carthage isn't particularly that strong, and it's actually at war with Egypt. So who are you? You're allies with that. You're at war with the Iceni for some reason. Now, the Bolle are military allies with the Versi, Kedrich, and the Apotes. They must be in here somewhere. I mean, the Nervi actually were, like, everyone's beating up on the Iceni at the moment. I'm just not sure. Sometimes when you're in this situation, it pays just to go with the flow, because we've still got a little bit of tidying up to do here. So we're just going to move back here. This agent is kind of finished. I think I've got an agent there at a kink. Where are all my agents? You're there. Irene is down there. And this agent here, what we're going to do is pick you up here, and we're going to send you back in this direction. Irene, I think you need to... Well, I think what I'd like to do is get you down to here first, because another possible target is Sparta and Athens. What's my relationship with Sparta and Athens? We've got a non-aggression with Athens.
Make your case, but without
And what's our relationship with Sparta? Nothing. Now these could potentially give me problems. Actually, well, sorry about this. There's always this. This is Athens as well. This is Rhodes unknown. Yeah, I think I need to find out what's going on here and to see whether Rhodes is still around, because of course I haven't explored that. So maybe we'll get the agent down here, because what it might pay is to clear out this area first and consolidate this so that this makes this area safe, because we can protect this with navies. I think I've got just have a quick look. Yeah, we got potential for 2 more fleets. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. This army needs to be a bit stronger than it should be. So you can come out here for the moment. We're not going to move very far anyway because it's winter. So you're going to come there. I doubt very much if you're going to be able to recruit anything here. Agurian Axemen, Phalanxmen. We've got a reasonable front line. We've got Axemen. We've got Theros Spears. I really need some stronger frontline infantry, don't I, for this army? Because this is going to be my defensive army when this army moves back. Because another big problem is going to be moving these armies backwards and forwards. You can come about there. Because it's winter, you just fortify there for the moment. Now, my other instinct is that I've got all these armies down here doing nothing. But if we're going to attack here, we're going to need to push across into this area here. Let me just check again. Carthage. What is my relationship with Carthage at the moment? We've got a trade deal with them. All we got is a trade agreement. I'm starting to warm to the idea of pushing into North Africa, actually. But we're going to have to cross the water here, which could be interesting. And there's a few kind of navies knocking around here. But we're going to need to defend this northern frontier. And we've got a reasonable amount of money. I think I can raise another army. And I'm thinking maybe getting another army here. Although I could pull back a ready-made army from here. What we got here? We got the Brutai infantry here. I mean, these are pretty good armies in their own way. This one's a bit more sketchy. I think we'll just leave those. Those are more defensive armies. And what have you got? Oh, you're pretty trashy anyway, aren't you? I think this army needs a little bit of TLC as well. And again, these are more defensive armies. So maybe I do need to raise an army here. I think we'll start in Rome. We'll raise an army here. See, all the way over. Always gets me that you get that little flash there between the two. It says he's in Latinum. Have a look at something. Characters. You've got a general Anarchakos. You're in Slingdom. You're in Corrales. You're in Taras. You're in Pulpidea. Okay. Only in nobility. No great rush to pick these guys up. I think good old Nicodemus here could probably do with getting married, actually. I think we'll get you married so we can send her a wife out on a diplomatic mission. Let me just see. Wow, the family's getting up pretty big. Got no new daughters. So if we can find you, we can send you out. I think what we're going to do is we're going to keep hitting Pergamon with a little bit of diplomacy, because if we can get Pergamon to give us that settlement, which they will sometimes, if you get them kind of happy with you. Tariff income faction wide. I think we'll go with that. Right, Pergamon, you're going to Pergamon. Yeah, you're an opportunistic woman. Okay. And yeah, I'm definitely gonna raise an army. I'm gonna raise an army in Rome because we must have plenty of population in Rome. So, and who is it? Okay, sorry. Oh, you're already a general, and you're in Larissa. Okay, I fell. So what we'll do is we'll just raise an army here. Choose one of these guys. What's it? I mean, they're all roughly the same in rank. Actually, quite like his helmet. So I know it's not the proper way to choose an army general, but and we're gonna need armor 29. Okay, so wow, we don't have much recruitment here, but we can bring in the slingers. Because I knocked the barracks down here, didn't I? So what we'll have to do is move him up to here later on, and then that would give me another army in this area. And I think what we'll do now is just come construction. Got an academia in Pala. We've now got the maximum for that. I don't think I really need anything in here. -4. Then again, it is winter. I think we're just going to go straight for an intern. I think I spent too long on this already. Oops, we did have someone die though, didn't we? Okay, let me just... We got the Cyclops Slayers here. This is... You seem to be a... yeah, I lost a... Let me just see. I just suddenly remembered. Natural causes. We've lost a governor in Rome. I think what I probably would like is bring a... Because we're going to need a governor to speed up the conversion up here. So I think what we will do is we'll raise a governor here. We got here research, culture, wealth and culture. And we're not really going to need growth. I think morale local armies could be useful. Actually, I think we'll go with that. And then what we'll do is we'll drive the cultural conversion in this area. Okay, I'm just going to go with an intern. Ah, look at that. Antheia. Rebellion in Paramos. Child has died. Robbery. Pirate spotted in Asculum. And Pokemon has done it. They've given us this settlement, which is exactly what I wanted. And what we're going to do is we're going to need to get rid of this trash. So we're going to destroy these guys. And I mean, I could go for the auto resolve, but I think we'll do better. I mean, we've got to fight at least one battle in this area. Oh, nice and dry. Oh, we got got a nice big hill up here. We could have some fun with this. But problem is we're let's pull back. Yeah, I think we're fighting the open. We're not fighting. Well, I mean, we're the aggressors. We're not the defenders. So, and you're gonna come there. You're gonna come there. What we will do is put the Tarantines up on that flank there. This army doesn't really have that much. Oh, then again, it is a siege army. You guys can stand in the background. Yeah, the usual formation. Now, something tells me that they're probably going to come in on this side. So, we'll have you there. I want to put you on that side. In fact, actually, we're going to bring the Tarantines down here, actually. Keep the general there. Well, I think we'll have you also in reserve. And then we'll have these guys on this side. Now, there's a chance that they may angle this way. In fact, what we'll do is we'll put these guys in the center to see what they do. Right, we're ready to go. Right, push these out. Yeah, they're virtually they're coming straight at us, so move you that way. You guys support the center. I think that's their only cavalry unit. Actually, get you there, you there. Yeah, the cavalry battle is going to be on this side. We've got, yeah, we're destroying this light missile cav. I mean, they're gone. The crossbows coming in from the flank will literally tear these guys up. Look at that. Just keep drawing them that way. Just pull these away. Send the missile troops out that way. You just keep firing into those. General that way.
One of our units is used under attack.
Yep, he'll be okay. Split the general. Push away.
The battle is turning in our favor.
You fire into the center. General out that way. You shift the focus onto those. Missile troops. Okay, you're that way. You guys focus fire on those. You destroy them. Right, Tarantines, you've got the free run of the rear. General, this way. You guys push through the center. You go off after those. Right, they're collapsing. You guys continue. Let's go a long way away, please. Tarantines in. We got here. This is Cav. Yeah. Okay. Any opposition still running around here? I don't think we took any substantial damage. I think that should be it. Quick battle. End battle. Lost 223, but they were probably fairly even distributed across the whole army. I think this army is completely destroyed, which is exactly what we wanted. Yep, down they go. That gets rid of that faction. And we'll take the money. We've destroyed the Adrasian usurpers. We've now got control of this area here. We got here Stadia, Public Field, Wealth, Banditry, Tariff Income. Part of me says let's have a garrison here, because this is the slave market. I think we can make a lot of money from the slave market. So we're certainly going to go with the slave importer. We've got 120 welfare growth. And we've got the Stadia here, which should keep everybody happy. So I think we'll knock you down. Normally I wouldn't build a barracks in Thrake, but because this is going to be a frontier, and this is quite a long province which runs through the centre of this area, I think building a barracks here would be quite useful. Just in case I need to raise a defensive army or something like that. We're going to come in here and we're going to get some... How many of these can we get? We get all 3 of them. Yep, that's good. And this army can just stand there for the moment. And this is as far as I want to go. I'm really happy that we've now got the final region in here. You can see that this is really worth the money. And I think we can take that up just to give us a little bit of food. Another 4 food. So we'll just get Adrasius nice and solid. Got a trading port here as well. This looks pretty good. Plus 25% piracy penalties. Now we did get, where is it? Pirate spotted in Ascalon. You've got to go.
All hands to the oars.
I can't tolerate you in my territory. I think we should be able to completely destroy these guys from the get-go. Bye-bye. Got some naval traditions. And of course we're going to bring you back towards Paris. Yeah, look at that. This navy is really rock solid. Naval traditions. Minus 3% morale, all enemies. When they increase missile attack range, we'll put that in. I can't remember where my port is. Is it? This one, this is the docks. I don't think this goes up any higher, does it? Let's have a look. Oh, we can go to tier 3. What does that give me? That's just, no, this is just a tier 2 trading point. That's port. That's about as high as it goes, unfortunately. So we're recruiting this army here. That means that this army will take over the defense here. I am thinking seriously about possibly going down and destroying Sparta and Athens. Right, we got a couple of Spartan armies here. Swordsmen. Generally, the front line in Spartan front line is pretty tough. These are the serious guys. They're not that tough though. Interesting. We got this army out here, which is going to have to stay out here as long as we got a threat that we could pull him back. We'll just bring you back to about here. So you're in position. You can just stay there for the moment. The army I raised here. Where are you? You can come north. Because we're going to have to recruit in this area. Actually, we get... we got some mercenaries, but they're not that good. What else have we got here? We've got Italic swordsman. We got here... I mean, this... How good are you? Thoros swordsman. You're still more of a defensive army. So what I really need is an aggressive army here. So this army needs to be a bit more kind of out front in their face. Let's see in castle. Okay. So we got this here. I mean, if these armies were stronger, I'd be a bit inclined just to get... Oh, got these guys over here. Where did you come from? Get rid of this trash. I know it's not much of a battle, but it's still building this army up and strengthening it. Certainly give you the campaign movement range. You can come back to here. What is the problem with public order here? I think we need to take the gymnasium up. It's probably all these agents hanging around here, and these two armies. I should... Maybe I do need to go to war with these guys, but I need to get my armies into position first. That could be the better battle for take out Carthage. I'm just so reluctant to push out this way. I mean, to me, this is something you do late in the campaign once you've got a really solid base, because getting out through all this area here, fighting in the winter, crossing the passes is interesting, but at the same time, it can be a little bit difficult. Who is the new wife? Find the new wife here. Where are you? You're not married yet. You're only 18 though. You could do with a new husband, but I can't see the point. Yeah. Amicus. Astrocles. Where did you go? Here we are, Nicodemus. We're going to send you out on another mission. And Carthage. Maybe we'll send you to Lydia this time. Make some friends over there. Now where's that? Where did that agent go? You're down here, isn't it?
How may I serve
part of me said, oh no, Rhodes is still around. It's just that we're actually friends with Rhodes. We're still unknown. Part of me says kind of make contact with Rhodes to see who they're aligned with. Right, let's just have a construction report. Okay, we got the Shrine of Zeus up here, which can we take up any higher? Yeah, we're just gonna keep pushing this up because what's the cultural conversion? It's still only 36%, so we need to get that a lot higher. Got the fish trader in Asculum, and we got the gymnasium down here, which is what I've just built. So we'll just have a quick run through about 21,000 in Latinum. That's looking awesome. State banking, what's that? Yeah, okay. Well, next term we've got we complete research, so we'll be okay. Nothing else there. Thrake is nice and rock solid. Larissa. Larissa's still got a bit of a problem. So I don't really want to push this. What's giving you, upsetting you? Cultural differences, buildings and squalor. So probably this wine market's giving me a bit of a problem. When we got the money, I could take, well, what would this give me? This only goes up to 250, so, but this gives me 600. Okay, we can change that to a wine press. That's a specialist building. I think we're just gonna have to kind of live with the downside in this area for the moment. Macedonia, aluminium, you're good. Cisalpine. I'm just wondering whether if I take this up here, because this is going to be my defensive barrier. Yeah, I think we'll take that up. I've got the money for it. And this is a couple more turns and you're going to become pretty solid. Down here, we're okay. Of course, Sardinia. I really want a kink to complete this province. I think a kink's got food in it as well, which is good. Then, of course, eventually we will complete this province. And I'm just going to go for an intern. Okay, accuse and crush the riot is always the answer to this one. Political intrigue, technology research. We've now completed naval maneuvers. Child is born, increase in rank. So what was it? We completed this one. So we got that reduces the upkeep on my armies. I think we're going to go back to doing this. We can complete this for plus 5% wealth for provinces. Amphora factory. Shaft mine, hippodrome. And that would come to here. I kind of would like the idea of completing this. I think I need to tidy up a few bits and pieces, so it's only 4 turns. Action rises in Flanagia. Oh, you're a long way away. Now we've got a Nodian in Zaragoza. Makes this rock solid. This defensive army, you can come back this way. You can start moving back this way. My instinct is to destroy Sparta and Athens. Or, I don't know. I think we're going to put you in the water. I'm just really interested in Rhodes, just to see who they're affiliated with. And I think we're start to pull you back this way as well. Leave this area a little bit exposed, but it won't be a problem. Where's the... Local Gora Quarry Workshop Musterfield. Put a Musterfield in there just to push this garrison up. And so this army can come down and literally stand about here between the two settlements. Working with the navy, they should be okay. We'll just build this navy up as well. It's going to be a fairly lightweight navy, but let's just do that in case I forget. Don't do that very often, but I say the job of this navy is just to kind of keep this area under control. Let me see anything else. Action rises, construction complete, political intrigue, research complete, faction encountered. Oh, Antheia, who are you? They kind of like us.
Welcome.
They're allies
I
of
throw
that.
open
Will you
the
take a
doors to
trade
you
deal?
and
Yeah.
bid you enjoy our talks.
I'll take a couple of thousand from you. I mean, what I want to do is kind of keep all these on side. Is probably the polite way of saying this, because I don't really want to go east. I want to go west. And let me just see. Sequestia. I don't think I've got anything else that I need to do. Oh, we got the army up here that needs to get into position so it can start to recruit.
At once. Waiting for more orders.
Only want some Tarantines, but we'll start with the front line. Thorax, bronze shields, pikes. I think we're trying to recruit a front line. And so we'll just get that front line in position. What else have we got here in the way of quite a nice selection of cavalry? Could be fun. 21 Thorax, Epirus Thorax cavalry, eh? Wow, they've got some nice armor. That could be. Maybe we'll give this army a little bit more of a cavalry orientation here. Also, the other thing we're going to need to consider if this army is going to push out this way is a baggage train to keep the kind of the food situation under control. Because attrition is a big thing when you push out into barbarian areas. Dacia Thrake. Is it platinum? Is it we just go back to research? And what was it here? We got a neo docile, but I don't think we're going to be able to build that anywhere. Let's see. Let's have a look at this. We'd have to come down the shipwright, but it would have to be a. I'm pretty sure that would have to be a provincial capital to replace this. Harbour, fishing port, military wharf. We got the military list is level 3. Manufacturing, way for maintenance, banditry. What is you at the moment? You're a trading post. You're bringing in 360. Kind of. So you'd have to be. We'd have to convert you to a docks. So it's the docks that would take us to that. It gives level 3 ship hulls. Reduction in piracy. There's not a lot in that, is there? So we'd have to go to a dry dock or a dock. Does a dry dock give us -4 banditry, -6? Gives us more. kind of a bit inclined to convert you to a dry dock so that we get a better choice of ships. And if we convert you to a dry dock, then I can take you to a military port. I think we're going to convert you to the docks. And then what I can do is go to Asculum. And where's Asculum? Where are you? Is it this one here, Aritium? And we can convert you to a trading post. I don't think we need food, we need a trading post. So if we flip these two rounds, that means I can then kind of improve my navy here by going to level 3 hulls. And then what I could do then is cycle the navy here, can come back and upgrade as well. So I think that would work. And then we could get both our navies, these two navies as well. And then what we could do is make this into a naval recruitment center, should I need it. I think I've got enough time for one more end turn, so I'm just going to go for a quick end turn. Okay, we've got unassigned skills. Yeah, where did I recruit that new agent? Got you need to deploy you. Got this little army here that's kind of hanging around. We're just going to bring you back across the border, and you can go back into patrol just to keep the public order rising there. What was it? Skills. Somebody had Dismas here. Wow. What have you got? We'll give him that. You got here cultural conversion. We don't really need that. Chance of evading enemies. We got this is all maxed out. I think we'll give him that and take him up again because we do have a bit of a public. We can sort that out. Then we can bring him down here and sort out this area here. So just go for one more end turn. Okay. Well, we're certainly going to enter the war on the side. Okay, child has died. Hidden agent exposed. Hidden agent exposed. Hidden agent. Child is born. Child is born. Child is born. Increase in rank. Admiral. Riot. +5 loyalty for 5 turns. We've got a Lyceum here. I'm going to take you up for the Empire maintenance. And we've got a Stadia over here. Now, during the end turn, the body we've had to come in on the side of our allies, which means we are now at war with the Bolle. So in some ways the decision has been made for us. Luckily these guys didn't come in. So what we can do now is, this is the defensive army. I'm just going to put you close to there, which means where's these armies gone? I'm gonna have to move you. I'm gonna find my artillery armies now. Where are they all? Right, we got a boost up of our admiral here. Okay, anything we can. You're going to be just purely economic and a bit of public order, just to keep everybody happy. Elephant units, shots for commanders, morale, elephant units. I think give him that. think we'll give him that just to keep the fleet going. Gravitas +1. I'll give him +1 cunning as well. So where are my armies? You're going to have to just stay here and defend this frontier. Got Antheia there. Lost an army. No, there he is. You up. Where's my other siege army? I'm sure they were. Oh, you're up here, aren't you? Yeah. So we're now at war with the Bolle. So we're gonna have to go into full defensive mode here. There's a chance they're gonna come through there. You're not really ready, but you are. So you're gonna come up to about there. You're going to stay here. The Tarantines. Where's that nice Epirus Thorax cavalry? And we're going to get in. Any mercs? I don't think we're going to need the mercs just yet. Because I can't see the Bolle coming through here, particularly that quickly. What I really need is my agent. Where's my agent? I want you up to here, ASAP. Where's my other agents? Right, you're just keeping an eye on that situation. Hopefully these guys can hold their own on this point, but to be honest, if they lose, it's not that big. Let's just have a look at the provinces. I can remember what these provinces look like. Belts, and you come out to there, and we got a kink here. So I don't think we can click on address, and then you've got. So what we'd have to do is kind of push out through here. Let's just talk strategy again. Sorry. I think what we'd have to do is literally push through here and wind up the Bolle from this direction. They're actually out here, they're here. So we'd have to push through here, then curve round like that. And then, so we're going to hold a defensive line here against them. Yeah, I think that will work. This is going to be interesting. It's not exactly what I wanted planned. I was starting to think a little bit about attacking North Africa, but the Bolle have made the decisions up, unless of course we can piece them out, but I doubt it. Normally barbarian tribes aren't particularly that.
Come, let me hear your talk.
Oh, hi.
I have no stomach for the meat.
I think we're going to stay at war at the moment, because we're only at war with the Bolle, because everyone else hasn't come in, and we stuck with our ally. So I think we're going to stick with our ally and see how things go. We've got the stadium there, we got that built there, which means, let's have a look at my empire maintenance. Down to 10%, that's good. I'm happy with that. Shipwrights report. And I think just to finish off, we're going to have a quick run through, check everything. Dacia. Generally everyone's fairly happy. Schroeder. I think I would like to take this up actually, because you're a little bit out on your own. So we take that up. We got the food for it, and then that will kind of make things a little bit more solid on this side here. Thrake is exactly the way I want it. Look at that, 10,000. It's Drake is just such a wealthy province once you get it going. It's just a shame that we got to put in a military barracks, but that's the way it is. Medlem. We could take that up for... You've already got a max garrison. I mean, it would give me a tiny little bit more growth. Yeah, I think maybe it's time to push up Medlem. Yeah. Got a slaughterhouse here for livestock. I don't like that public order though. Ilya. Okay. You're good. You're pretty rock solid. Pannonia, well, that effectively, as far as I know, these guys are allies with the Bolly. So, and they've only got the one province. So if we're going to go to war with the Bolly, we're going to take out that. The only problem is we're going to have to find some way to possibly go round them, because I don't know how powerful is the Nervi. Well, they're not particularly that powerful. If we're going to go pushing into this area, we might as well go for broke, to be honest. Because I think I would like to take a kink, because that will complete this province then. And I do like completing provinces. Anyway, I think this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. And until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.